Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my reviews for Wolverine 5.1 and New Avengers number 9. I'll do New Avengers number 9 first. Now, this one, it's kind of like two stories in one. What you have is goes into the past with Nick Fury, and he's hunting down Nazi war criminals. And from there, we go to the present, where you have the New Avengers at a stakeout because something bad is going on with Hammer agents and some other bad guys. There's a little ethics question whether or not do you attack now because we don't know what they're doing. They haven't done what they're doing. I mean, sorry, they know. Excuse me. They know they're up to something. They just don't know. They just haven't done anything yet. So, do you do preemptive work or do you wait? But obviously, once you have somebody like the Thing and Wolverine in the mix, you attack first, which pretty much is what happens. Now, the battle scenes, the action scenes are really not really awe-inspiring, I guess you can say. I think they could have done a much better job. I mean, it's good to see Doctor Strange in action again, but everything else just kind of is not really wow. There is a little something that does happen with Mockingbird, which nothing's going to happen. My opinion, nothing's going to happen to her. You'll see her jumping around later on in the future issues. No, she's not going to die or anything like those, I don't think. But they ended on a cliffhanger with her. I think overall the artwork is it's a love-hate for me. I like how they separate the artwork for saying, here's the past, it looks this way, and here's the present, and it looks that way. That way, it's very easy to tell past and present. But my problem is mostly with the artwork at the past. For me, it looks okay. It's just not awe-inspiring. And at first, when I first saw it, I was kind of distracted by it because I was like, "Oh man, I just hope this whole book does not." Excuse me. I hope the book does not all look like that. That was the only thing I was thinking of. And it does end. This part's not that bad of really of a spoiler, but it ends with oops, I went too far. But anyways, with Nick Fury being basically presented with the Avengers for the first time. So I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do with that, because everybody knows the real history, the history of the Avengers, and clearly what they're doing in this backstory history thing is it looks like they're changing it slightly. And if you look at these three guys, if this is the Avengers team, then there's obviously something missing from that, because technically Captain America wouldn't have been around for that. So I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with this one. Now with Wolverine 5.1, this one I'm really, really disappointed with. I know this is probably because of Iron Man. That one was a really strong issue for new readers, so I was hoping that this would have been a strong issue for somebody who hasn't been reading Wolverine to get caught up to who Wolverine is, and then from there maybe you can springboard onto something new, because I know that they're hinting at something, there's going to be a change in his storyline now that he's come back from hell. I think the art, I really don't like this art at all. Now I'll go into the artwork in just a little bit. I just wanted to make sure I got that off before I forget. Now, the story is basically Wolverine has his girlfriend, and the girls basically invited all the Avengers, all of his friends, X-Men, and, well, not all the X-Men show up, obviously, but they're basically holding a surprise birthday for him. And along the way, Wolverine just can't show up on time. Obviously, he's got to get involved in trouble. And the trouble is basically two guys who basically live in the out in the woods, and they're basically cannibals, and they're looking for travelers, and they basically kill them. Now, the cannibal guys, there's some funny moments with them. It's like morbid fun, I guess you can say, because like there's a part here where they're like talking about the Boy Scouts, and there's the tub of grease, and they're talking about making donuts and things like that. So it's morbid fun, in which since I have some people of very, I guess you can say people who don't have a sense of humor won't find this funny at all, and I guess you can say it's a special kind of humor. So we should all be fine. We should all think this is funny. Moms probably wouldn't like it. But anyways, of course, like I said, Wolverine doesn't show up to the party, and the party just kind of falls apart. Now, the art, like I said, the art is just bad. I just hate this art. If I never read Wolverine before, pick this issue up thinking, okay, I'll buy this one, and then I'll see where the next issue is going to go, I would never buy another Wolverine book again, not for a long time. That's how much I hate this. Like, if you look at the Thing, that's a horrible drawing of the Thing. Horrible. When you look at Luke Cage and Jessica and all these other guys, granted, yeah, they kind of look like that, what they're supposed to, but they're just horribly drawn. I mean, look at Steve Rogers, even. It's just horrible. Horrible. Deadpool's kind of funny a little bit. The X-Women down here, with and then some of the Avenger girls, there is absolutely nothing appealing about these women at all. Even Spider-Woman, that's just a bad drawing. They do absolutely nothing. So the art was just terribly disappointing, and it was just bad. The only redeeming part I can say is for some reason the art gets better with these guys here. When you're dealing with this part of the story, it's a little bit better. This casual part, horrible. And it's just bad. Very, really bad. Obviously, Wolverine's gonna, obviously he's gonna take care of some business, and unfortunately he doesn't kill him. And I'm going to spoil this part here because this I thought was extremely stupid. You have two cannibal killers, right, in the middle of Canada killing people. So Wolverine, takes them to jail. And you would think, okay, fine, they're in jail, so eventually, they'll probably kill the guard and eat him or something like that. That's not what happens. What happens is the Hand comes. The Hand comes to rescue these two guys because they heard about how many people they killed. Unfreaking believable. That is the furthest stretch of a story when I read this, all I was thinking was, bullshit, this would never happen. You're insulting my intelligence that the Hand would ever look at these two people and go, hey, these would be viable killers. I don't, that's like saying Daredevil would be the perfect leader of the Hand because he's an upstanding gentleman, It's completely and utter stupid. It's like Marvel already screwed over the Hand with the Shadowlands storyline. So hey, how about why don't you just stop using them for a while? So this way, people will forget about how badly you screwed them over, and when you bring them back, maybe people will go, oh my goodness, it's the Hand. I haven't seen them for a while. Please. It was just bad. It's just a bad issue. And which is really disappointing because I was really looking forward to reading this. So anyways, that's my review of these two books. If you have any comments or questions, just let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. And anybody out there who did buy this, I'm really curious to know what you guys thought of this. So until next time.